Chris Combs moved his sister, Tammy Slaton, into his house during 1000 Pound Sisters Season 6, and it may threaten his marriage to Brittany Combs. The series, which premiered in 2020, chronicles the weight loss journeys of the Slaton family. Though the show focuses on 38-year-old Tammy and 37-year-old Amy Slaton, their three other siblings are also a big part of the story, including 44-year-old Chris. The Slatons are a very close-knit family, and Chris is always there when his family needs him, but when Tammy needed a place to live, Chris was put in a difficult position. When she made her television debut, Tammy weighed over 600 pounds and would go on to weigh 725 pounds at her heaviest. Back then, she had limited mobility and needed help with her day-to-day life. She always leaned on her family, including Chris, who did everything for her. Now that Tammy has more mobility, she still hasn't been able to transition to a more independent life. The 1000 Pound Sisters Season 6 star hasn't learned to take care of herself completely, and she recently put Chris in a terrible position that could threaten his happy marriage to 36-year-old Brittany. Why Tammy has to move her beef with Amanda explained. Over the years, Tammy has lived with almost every family member. Before 1000 Pound Sisters, she lived with her mother, Darlene Redner. Tammy's hot-headed and can be difficult to get along with, and Darlene can be just as challenging. When the arrangement ended badly, Tammy moved in with her sister, Amy. When Amy married Michael Halterman, Tammy moved into the house next door. That was the first time Tammy had lived alone, and it worked for her. With Amy and Michael next door, she still got all her daily needs met, but she had some independence. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now, reality TV is more popular than ever. With so many to choose from, here are some of the best reality TV shows to stream or watch right now. Posts after a health crisis landed Tammy in the hospital. She finally decided she had to lose weight, so she checked into a rehabilitation weight loss facility. While she was away getting healthy, Tammy's house was broken into, and she was robbed of all of her possessions. When she got out of rehab, she didn't feel safe there. She ended up moving into a house owned by her other sister, 43-year-old Amanda Halterman. After having bariatric surgery and losing 500 pounds, Tammy had her mobility back, so she could finally take care of herself. During 1000 Pound Sisters Season 6, Tammy and Amanda got into a big fight about the rental property. Tammy accused Amanda of being a bad landlord, and Amanda threw Tammy out. Tammy gave Amanda her notice and started looking for a new place to live. Chris had recently bought the house next door to his own and offered it to Tammy. The house needed a lot of work, so Tammy had to move in with Chris and his wife, Brittany, for several weeks in the interim. Since Tammy has fought with everyone she's ever lived with, moving in with Chris and Brittany could cause problems for everyone involved. Tammy feels let down by her family. She's threatening to leave Kentucky. Tammy has expressed resentment toward her family during 1000 Pound Sisters Season 6. She's angry at Amanda for not taking care of the house she rented to her. At one point, Chris had to come over and put plastic film over a broken window Tammy claimed Amanda refused to pay for. Amanda isn't the only sibling Tammy is mad at. She's also angry at Chris and her other sister, 48-year-old Misty Wentworth, for not being as available to her emotionally after leaving rehab. When Tammy was in rehab, her siblings went out of their way to be available to her. According to the 1000 LB Sisters Season 6 star, her siblings would call her daily or check on her. She alleges after she got back, the daily phone calls and visits stopped, and it disappointed her deeply. Tammy is so angry at her family that she's been threatening to leave Kentucky entirely. The Slatons have lived in Kentucky for a long time, and it's where the show films. Since Tammy and Amy are the stars of the show, if Tammy leaves, the show could get cancelled. Chris offered Tammy a house, but it needed work. When Chris took Tammy to see the house he had purchased, she wasn't impressed. The house had sat empty for 2 decades and was in a state of neglect. There were holes in the walls, a leaky ceiling, decrepit carpets, and even a lawnmower sitting in the middle of the living room. With few options, Tammy agreed to live in the house, but it would take some work to get the house ready. Tammy had already given Amanda her notice, so she ran out of time and had to move in with Chris for 3 weeks while he got the new house ready. Will Brittany be able to live with Tammy? Tammy's just so stubborn. Instead of trying to work something out with Amanda to buy herself more time, Tammy let her stubborn ego get in the way. She moves into Chris and Brittany's house during 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 6. Chris' daughter and granddaughter already live with the couple, so it's a full house. Brittany expressed concern about the arrangement, because Tammy can be hard to get along with, but Chris could never let a family member go homeless. Brittany is a good wife who's always there for the Slatons, but living with Tammy could cause problems between her and Chris. Tammy Slaton, 38 years old, lost 500 pounds. Amy Slaton, 37 years old, lost 169 pounds. Chris Combs, 44 years old, lost 150 pounds. Amanda Halterman, 43 years old, lost 31 pounds. Misty Slaton Wentworth, 48 years old, lost 74 pounds. 1,000 Pound Sisters Seasons 1 to 6 can be streamed on Discovery+. Source: TLC, YouTube. Your rating: close 10 stars, 9 stars, 8 stars, 7 stars, 6 stars, 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Rate now 0/10. Leave a review. Your comment has not been saved. My list: my favorite TV shows. My watchlist. Success 1097 9, 1,000 Pound Sisters TV 14 Reality 1,000 Pound Sisters follows sisters Amy Slaton Halterman and Tammy Slaton in their home in Dixon, Kentucky, covering their daily lives, weight loss attempts, and subsequent weight loss surgery. The show covers such moments as attempts to have children, medical visits, and dramatic emergency room visitations. The family wrestles with supporting their daughters and their weight loss efforts while struggling with their own life troubles. Where to watch: Season All, Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 6. Stream, rent, buy, not available. Stream, rent, buy, not available. Not available. Not available. Stream, rent, buy, not available. Not available. Not available. Stream, rent, buy, not available. Not available. Not available. Stream, rent, buy, not available. Not available. Not available. Stream, rent, buy, not available. Not available. Not available. Stream, rent, buy, not available. Not available. Not available. Availability in U.S. Release date: January 1, 2020. Main genre: reality network. TLC cast: Amy Slaton, Tammy Slaton, Amanda Halterman, Chris Combs. Season 6 website: https://go tlc.com/show/1000-lb-sisters-tlc streaming services. TLC Go expand.